If you want to know how many calories you should be eating in a day, I'm going to show you how to calculate that. Okay, so first we have to realize that total calories is only one part of the equation. Really what we want to know is the quality of those calories, aka the macros. So macronutrients, in case you're not aware what they are, it's proteins, carbs, and fats. If you've ever looked at a nutrition label, then you'll see those values on the back with a total caloric value on the very top. When you add up all your macros, it is going to equal your total caloric intake. So as you're probably aware, there are a lot of calculators that you can use online, but the only issue that I personally have with them is that sometimes the value that they give you can be a little bit overestimated depending on your diet history. And what I mean by that is depending on how long you've been dieting for, aka been in a deficit for, your metabolism can actually slow down over time, and we need to consider that. So I'm going to show you two equations that are going to calculate your BMR, and one of them is going to involve knowing your body fat percentage, because I know maybe some of you have that number on hand, whereas the other one is just going to be a simple calculation that does not require a body fat percentage. Now the difference between the two equations is that the body fat percentage one is going to be a little bit more accurate, but the other equation, which again does not involve body fat percentage, is going to be very slightly different. So the differences aren't really that great. So the first equation, which involves body fat percentage, is the Mueller equation. Now you can pause the screen to write this down and basically get your calculations ready. The second equation, which does not require body fat percentage, is the Schofield equation. Now, again, you can pause the screen to write down whatever range works best for you. Okay, so once you have your BMR calculated, then you're going to select a lifestyle factor and an exercise factor, and then you're going to add those two together to get your total activity factor. Then your activity factor is going to be multiplied by your BMR value, and then together they're going to equate to your total daily energy expenditure. Okay, so once you have that value, then you want to look at these values because these are going to correlate with your dieting history. And depending on how long you've been in a deficit for, you do want to reduce your BMR by these percentages. Now, these are the recommended values that you should use for your macros. Now, I just want to point out that this is a starting point. Obviously, I do not know your body completely, right? Just a general recommendation. And hopefully this gets you to a good starting point for whoever's watching this. But if you have any questions regarding these calculations, how we got these values, or just really anything, let me know. Let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. But hopefully this helped. And if you want more videos like this, hit the plus sign and let's get stronger together.